Hey everyone, today we're diving into a really fascinating topic that doesn't get enough love. Color theory, but for colorblind artists. Let's jump right into it with the color wheel. No matter what your chosen medium is, I'm sure you've seen some version of this wheel before. This one is specially designed to mimic how someone with deuteranopia sees colors. Notice how the colors differ from what you might expect? How do you pick your color palettes if you're colorblind? Well, it all comes down to math. But don't worry, it's more geometry than algebra. The color wheel is our best friend here. It helps us understand what combinations look good together, even if our perception is different from normal. These combinations are called harmonies, and they can be deciphered using geometry. Pretty neat, right? There are so many harmonic color combinations out there. Let's quickly cover some major ones. First, the easiest, we have hot and cold colors. Everything on the red and yellow side is warm, while the blue and green are considered cool. There's those tricky colors in between, but hey, there's definitely a book out there if you want to dig deeper. Next, let's talk about analogous colors. These are the colors that sit next to each other on the wheel. They usually create a soft, harmonious look since they share a common hue. Here's a tip: if you're colorblind, it can be tricky to see which colors connect to each other. So I've got a quick hack for you. Imagine the wheel is split into thirds. Stick within those wedges, and you'll be on the right track. Now let's talk about complementary colors. These get a lot of attention in art classes, and for good reason. When you use them right, they can create stunning visuals. But to be honest, I'm still figuring out how to master this one. You typically want to use more of one color than the other, and you use the smaller amount to highlight part of your image that you want the viewer to focus on. If a color combination gives you a headache, or if it blends poorly in an art program, it's usually complementary. Think of it like that one family member who's really nice but prefers to keep their distance. So that wraps up our very quick and dirty dive into color theory for colorblind artists. If you find this interesting and want to learn more, or if you want me to elaborate any further, drop a comment, let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.